Hi, Kathy here from Kathyskutekreations. Today this is going to be a different kind of video because I'm fixing to jerry-rig my hassock. First off, let's take a look at the hassock. You'll all remember this quilt or topping that I made for it, and then I'm going to show you how I've been using it for the past week while I'm trying to figure out how to fix the darn thing. Okay, so here's a perfect waist of a pair of shorts. It is literally holding up the leg to the hassock. Otherwise, it would look like this. Are you watching? Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's flip it over and I'm going to show you what the bottom looks like. So the first thing I did was I took this off, which is what was on there, because the leg broke, and I thought, looking at this, that a piece of it broke in here. But I'm not sure if that's the case. So my daughter went out and bought me 4 of these, but the problem is that I had it like this, and when I went in there, it doesn't screw in. So I took it apart to take a look at it, and then I peeled this back, and as you can see, I took a screwdriver, let me put a little closer there, and I actually put a hole in there. And so what I had to do was figure out how to make this not fall through here, because that just falls out. So if I was to attach that back on there and flip it upside down, the tire's going to fall out on me. So that's not going to work. All right, let me go get my screwdriver. So I went to the hardware store and I took this piece and this piece, and they have a roll of these little things sticking up so that you can not these. Okay, so these are sticking up on one row, and right below it is the nut that would fix, or the hex nut or whatever that would fit this thing. So I went up to one that I thought matched that, and I tried it, and sure enough it worked. So I had a guy help me. This is what I ended up purchasing right here. And all he did was he opened up the package at the store, and there you go. Now, if you want to hear the real version, what happened was I went to the store, and I went in there, and I found out the size. And then I asked, could I help? Could I get your help for me? So he said yes. So he came over. Well, there was one long row of all these different nuts and these things here, just the top part sticking out. And so he tried the one on the right of the one I tried. So he went over to the shelf, pulled out the one that he tried to put it on. Now, it went on as much as this, just exactly like this, because I'm watching him the whole entire time. And I said, well, will that screw all the way down? Because I needed to go all the way in there. And he goes, no, it won't. And it would not budge. It was tight. He goes, well, I think you were right. Let me go get yours. So we went further on down the aisle, and that's where he found this. So I went ahead and picked them up. I said, what is it, like 5 or 6 in there? And he goes, yeah, there's 5. So here's my thought. Take this and put the nut on it. And go as tight as I can with my hand. And then attach this like this. And put it back in those holes just like that. So all I did is check out the hole here to see how flush I can get it. So I dug my hole out like this. Nothing more than that. I figured that's enough separation between these 2 pieces of wood, because this is a cracked piece of wood. Put a hole in this so it can go through just like that. And then I will put these screws back in. Hopefully I can match up the holes, because I'm not using a drill. Get it started, because you know, whenever you're doing this, if none of you ladies or whoever's watching has ever done this before, you don't want to do the very first one and then just make it tight. See if I can get that in the hole. I don't have it in there. There we go. You want to do them opposite of each other, although I'm not doing too well. There we go. And then you only screw them down flush, as tight as you can go, after you have them all set in there first. I don't know if I've got that in there or not. I must have, because it didn't fall over. There we go. I think that's caught on the black tarp, whatever that is. And then now I can take them and screw them a little tighter. And they won't be that tight because I haven't got all that much strength left in my body. I guess I could have got a drill up here, but I have to worry about it stripping it. And I just wanted to hold it. There we go. I think that's tight enough. And won't come out, but let's flip it upside down.
It is upside down.
I meant right side up. There we go, and it's the one that's got a place to put your junk, so. All right, so I'm gonna come back and give you a little bit of information. For example, this little screwdriver that I used is a super duper old Phillips. It's number 1, of course, made in the USA. She's shaking her head no. So before I end this video, I wanna say that I used a Phillips number 1, and you can tell based on my hand here it's not very big at all, but this is a little I keep this in my kitchen because every time I need a little screwdriver, this is what I grab first. It's super duper old, was bought back in 1970, and I think it came from, well, that's a plug for Sears, but it came from Sears. It's a Craftsman. My dad always got these kind of sets of screwdrivers and everything, so that's what I got. Moving right along. Okay. My camera person said yes, I could keep talking. So
keep going.
So what else am I saying?
You're gonna say how much the things cost.
So for all of those that want to know how much this is gonna cost, or how much this cost, so the total price was $2.41 for these 5 little hex nuts. That's what they're called when they're not totally round. They're in the size of a hexagon for all you quilters out there. You know who you are. What else can I say?
Look at you playing Mr. Handyman.
Yeah, somebody has to. Oh, now I can tell you what. So I got online, I looked at new hassocks because I thought I'd just replace this hassock to heck with it because, you know, this is just a cheapie. I say cheapie, meaning $19.99 or 19 something. It was from Walmart. That's right. I got it from Walmart, y'all. But it opened up and you saw that it could store stuff. So that's what I needed because the pillows that I lean on, they have pillowcases. I like to store them in here, so I just use them for down here on the couch.
And how long ago did you get this little hassock?
I've had this hassock since early 1980s because my ex-husband got out of the service and we went to Walmart and we bought one so that when I sat on this couch and I didn't want to lift the, what do you call it? This reclines back into a recliner, but I don't like the way this feels. So I thought, well, I'll just get a hassock to put my feet on. And that's why we got it. So that's how old it is. Up to this point, I have never recovered it. Although, I'm thinking about recovering it.
Recovering?
Reupholstering. There you go. Thank gosh for the camera lady. Okay, I guess that's all I want to say. I can't think of anything else. Can you add your 2 cents, Ann?
I don't have enough 2 cents to give away.
All right, I guess that's all I want to say right here. So on with the show. And now it works, and Lainey has a place to sit because up until this point, every time she jumped on it and that little piece had gotten knocked out by the other dog, she fell off. So thanks for watching my video. Give me a comment if you'd like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.